Hey everyone, and welcome to episode 65 of the Critical Twits Gaming Podcast. Now, due to a few technical hiccups and gremlins in the works, we haven't got a full podcast for you this week, but do not despair. We have got an episode of outtakes and extras taken from our last podcast, an episode on Pandemic. I set the other guys a challenge to try and guess the top 11 games on BoardGameGeek. We knew number one because it was Pandemic Legacy that we talked about last week. We hope that you will be amused and maybe stunned by the depth and level of their ignorance of the upper echelons of the board gaming world. We've also got a few outtakes that we couldn't fit in, where Joe and Aaron went off on a bit of a strange exploration of impromptu film criticism that we hope that you will enjoy as well. We'll be back next week with a full podcast, so thank you very much for tuning in. So a year after Contagion in 2015, we had Pandemic Legacy. Season 1 of Pandemic Legacy. Available in a red box and a blue box that seem identical. Which is now the top rated game on BoardGameGeek, making it officially king stroke queen stroke tentacled overlord of all board games. Quick quiz. Name me. And we'll do it in that like a bidding style. Who thinks they can name one game in?
I'm pretty sure I can name one game
in the top 10.
Okay.
Pandemic Legacy.
I think
so out of the 9 other games.
Yeah.
Or should I go to 11 to give you 10 to choose from?
Yeah, all right.
Okay, so the top 11 games, because that's good. So you reckon you could do one, Aaron? Could you do 2?
Yeah, possibly.
Can you do 3, Joe?
Yeah, I think so.
4, Aaron?
No.
No? Is that because you read them
No.
across the room? Tried to shield the laptop.
You've turned the laptop to an angle I can't see it.
Good.
And I wasn't looking.
Okay, so how many are we doing?
3.
I reckon I could do 3.
Okay, give me 3.
I think Settlers of Catan.
That was on my list.
No.
No.
Okay.
Catan is not in the top 11.
In the top 11, I would probably...
Which means that Aaron now can steal the game if he can name 1.
2. Because I was trying for 3. Surely he needs to name 2.
No, you failed. Now he gets 1 and that's it. That's how these
This
games
game's
work.
rubbish.
This game was on TV for many a year.
Doesn't mean it's good.
Ticket to Ride?
No.
Oh, do I now get a chance again?
Obviously not. You're not denizens of board
To be honest, I'm just kind of naming ones I like.
Because
I think are good.
And they have quite particular tastes.
Do I get another guess?
Yeah,
now?
it goes
Is
back.
It sudden elimination.
It is now.
Right,
yeah.
okay.
It's like a penalty shootout, but someone English is going to win. Football jokes.
Right. Okay.
Right, I'm representing Ireland now, just for shits and giggles.
Are you Irish in any way?
Yeah, I'm cool,
He
Irish.
loves potatoes.
The Ravinskys of County Clare.
Yeah.
Go on, Joe.
Right. So, no Settlers, no Ticket to Ride.
Yeah.
Now,
Catan isn't on the top page of
what the fuck is wrong with these people?
100 games.
Yeah.
What?
Let's
Okay, something bizarre then.
Yeah, it's gonna be some quite niche Euro game.
Do you know?
Ticket to Ride Europe is number 82. Ooh.
Do you know what I think might be in the top 10?
What?
Pandemic.
Pandemic.
As in Pandemic
The
itself.
normal one, yeah.
No, I reckon that's been knocked off now.
Yeah.
No, it's not in the top 11. Remember, because we know number 1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pandemic. Okay, so Pandemic Legacy is number 1. Pandemic itself is 59.
That's better than Aaron's guess, which was better than my guess. So
Yeah.
we're getting closer.
Cool, we're zeroing it.
Really,
Top
really
60
bizarre.
currently.
So yeah, Joe's winning with 59 if this game goes on for too long.
I think we just need to give you quick fire answers, Aaron, because otherwise this will take us days.
Yeah, all right.
No, but I can edit it.
Carcassonne. Yeah.
Carcassonne.
I don't think it is, but
No. Nothing in the top.
Do you know what I have been watching? I've been watching a lot of that Mitchell and Webb the sketch show, and this just feels a bit like Number Wang.
yeah, a little bit. Yeah. 7. That's number 1.
So come on, Aaron. That was Aaron's go.
It
Joe,
was.
wang my number. Come on.
Oh, right. Better than 59.
Yes.
That's what we're aiming for currently, isn't it?
Yeah. The game started with great aspirations of naming one of the top 11 board games in the world.
Are we that out of touch?
Talisman?
Oh, no.
No.
Just trying to think
No,
of
it's
things.
not in the top 100.
Just trying to think of things that are popular.
Cool.
Yeah, worst thing. I don't think.
Oh, say Twilight Imperium.
No, that won't be on. That's commonly rated as shit these days. Even Funhouse took the piss out of it. It's like, if we hit 1 million subscribers, we'll play the worst game in the world, Twilight Imperium. No video
Twilight
game channel.
Imperium, 3rd edition, the 38th best board game in the world.
What?
Yeah, we go.
Oh.
Now, we are available on BoardGameGeek, so try not to upset everyone too much.
Well, it's individual taste, isn't it? I mean, it's not
Apparently
board
so.
games. Yeah, just can't believe we're
Now, I
getting
reckon Jamie would probably
would list them by in order.
in order,
Yeah.
and then explain exactly why or why not they should be there.
What's that pepper growing game? Is Scoville?
No, not in the top 100.
Oh.
Lords of Waterdeep.
Yeah.
45, Joe!
Oh, what?
Come on, Aaron, come on.
How the fuck does Twilight Imperium beat that?
Because I think it could be a good game. I think it's just. I think initial impressions.
You are misunderstanding the nature of the kinds of people who will go onto BoardGameGeek and review games and give them a rating.
You said not to upset them.
No.
They like really complex, in-depth things.
Yeah, it's people that are really, really immersed in the hobby and are really into things that are more complex. The top 11 is quite an intimidating list. Actually, it's not the kind of stuff that we generally talk about because they're quite heavy games.
Lords of Vegas.
No.
Dead of Winter. The newer one.
Dead of Winter, the original one, is number 36.
Ooh.
That is the only Dead of Winter game in the top 100. But 36, making it better than Twilight Imperium and our new current high score.
Yeah.
I just think this is really interesting.
Power Grid.
That was going to be one of mine.
Good choice. Power Grid, Aaron.
Yeah.
You've halved the deficit. You're in at 18.
Oh
Yes.
Scythe. People seem to love it at the moment.
True. Yeah.
We have a winner, Joe. The 6th most popular game on BoardGameGeek, Scythe.
Fuck you, Kickstarter.
All right. So what?
Do you want to just know quickly?
Yeah.
Interesting.
So we
thing.
can be amazed.
So in at number 11, Agricola.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Again, Jamie goes on about that.
Yeah, I've really want to play that for a long while.
10, Puerto Rico.
I've heard that talked about a lot, but never played it. It's never seemed to
place.
Number 9, Castles of Burgundy. Mostly about freezing
Red.
wine and then living inside it.
Right.
Caverna at number 8.
Okay.
Number 7, Seven Wonders Duel.
Seven Wonders was one of the things I was thinking of. Son of a bitch.
Number 6, Scythe.
Yeah.
Number 5, Star Wars Rebellion.
Really?
Number 4, Terra Mystica.
Yeah. I've heard good things about it. It looks really complex though.
Yeah.
Number 3, I thought you were going to get for a second, Joe, and then you veered away. Twilight Struggle. It's a 2-player game of the Cold War.
Sparkly vampires.
Yes.
Trying to fit them all in a Volvo.
Yeah. You just stab them through the heart and then pour them all in the ashtray. Number 2, Through the Ages, a new story of civilization.
Civilization ball game.
No, it's Through the Ages. A very, very complex 4X game. And then Pandemic Legacy Season 1.
Oh, okay.
That seems to have no place in complexity levels with the rest of those games.
No, actually, not in comparison to those.
I suppose the complexity of Pandemic Legacy increases as you play.
Yes.
We'll come to that in just a second.
Yeah,
the complexity of 2.81 out of 5. Again, these things aren't scientific.
Yeah.
I don't think, but
No.
would probably place it maybe as being the least complicated game in the list.
Chunk out of
Apart from Seven Wonders Duel.
Really? I've heard that's fairly complex.
Which is a 30-minute game. Seven Wonders Seven Wonders Duel is less so.
Yeah.
Is that because it's just 2-player? And...
Yeah. Anyway, that was our quick little game that I thought we'd do.
Cool.
I thought it'd be quicker.
Obviously not down with the geeks when it comes to board games.
Maybe we could have a challenge to play the top 10 games.
Yeah. to be honest.
If you'd like us to, please send us a copy of one of them and we'll be happy to play it.
Most of those are really great big games. I mean, I picked up a copy of Caverna once.
Yeah.
And
It slipped down of your hand and killed a child.
it did. And I was in prison for many years, and they did things to me.
We spoke about this earlier.
They make you play Twilight Imperium.
They did.
No, we
I didn't even have to win to get out of prison. I just had to survive a whole game without wanting to die.
4 years later.
As a social scientist, I have to show my disdain for that. It was quite funny.
Can you be an antisocial scientist?
Yeah, quite easily.
That's the guy.
We've got to go, Marty. We've got to go.
Is he antisocial or just mad?
Both?
Yeah.
I just don't like those films.
Do you not?
No.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Quite like That's the
Joe's
Future.
got a
I've
disease.
never. I've watched a couple of them and always just thought they were a bit rubbish. I know that makes me some kind of pariah, almost as much as not drinking tea, but
I mean, that's slightly wrong, but no, yeah, it's fair enough.
no,
Yeah.
they're just not. They're not films I've enjoyed.
No, I really like them.
I don't really like Star Wars either because the Skywalker family are a bunch of whiny cunts.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, they ruin the films.
They've ruined the films that are inherently about them.
Yes,
Cool.
it'd be much better if they weren't about them.
Yeah, I mean, I really like Gremlins. It's a really good film, but I don't like the Gremlins. Actually, I really like the first Transformers film until all of the Transformers turn up. When it's a boy in his magic car, that's a great film. It's kind of like the plucky underdog, and you can see in his eyes that he's going to go mad in a few years' time. You can just see kind of edge of derangement in Shia LaBeouf. And then all the other Transformers turn up and it's rubbish.
Yeah.
But when he's just got a magic yellow car...
I felt a little bit
good.
like a sequel to Flight of the Navigator, and I was like, oh, I'm quite enjoying this, yeah.
I see. I didn't mind the magic robots until they were dinosaurs and then that.
It was more the racist robots, which I thought was impressive.
How is it racist just to mimic the Ebonics of a group?
Because you're mocking the Ebonics.
Are they mocking it?
Yes.
It's so overdone. It's
So they're at the point of parody.
yeah.
No.
They're parodying the Ebonics, not...
Yeah, they're parodying it, but they're not parodying it in a way that makes any kind of...
Makes it okay.
Well, yeah,
should
because
just
you can
talk
parody
about-
something and you can make a comment on the stupidity of that kind of stereotype, whereas that just uses it as a way of trying to make it popular. It's like, oh, this is appeal to the black kids. It came across as that attitude.
a bunch of white, very white executives going, how are our numbers in Baltimore?
Eminem, will your folk like this? Yeah.
Yeah.
He's white.
Yeah. That was
It's
the
also
joke.
hardly made of chocolate. M&M's are brown on the inside.
Shit, was he being quite clever with his name?
No.
If he was, fucking genius, that man.
No, I don't think the confectionery was involved.
He'd be better off calling himself, like, what was it? Was it Reversies or something? Yeah. Less cool of a rapper name, though.
Rio Ferdinand called Ashley Cole a choc ice on Twitter. It's a football thing, but it made me fucking laugh. Because of racism, what happened? Oh no, they've just done some racism. Oh. We should talk about it in that way, shouldn't we? Like, it's just a thing that happens.
That's genuinely how the media seems to see it, though. That's the problem.
Yeah.
So I've got verbal diarrhea now, I do apologise. Right.
Now, yeah, it's a new thing.
Chuck Yeager, known more for video games. The
Okay.
Transformers video games seem to be his biggest sort of successes.
They were quite good, actually, to be fair.
Yeah, it's not. They don't appeal to me, but
Yeah.
I've heard actually you'd expect them to suck, and they didn't.
Yeah.
Like the inverse of the films, then.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
Oh, I expected them to be shit, and they were. But that first 45 minutes when it's a boy in his magic car, fucking amazing.
Just go watch Brum, mate.
I might, yeah.
He's even fucking yellow. It's the same
Yeah.
thing.
If they remade Brum with Shia LaBeouf, being 2017 crazy Shia LaBeouf, and like turning the whole thing into some kind of bizarre art thing,
Would it still
it'd
be a
amazing.
really old style car?
Yeah.
Or would you update it?
No, it has to be the old style car.
Yeah.
Because that just adds to the craziness.
Not
Maybe-
being able to fuel it anyway.
I think Brum might, therefore, so that Shia LaBeouf can bring in some of his political activism, Brum would be an old car with old-fashioned views, and he'd have to challenge it.
Again, Netflix.
Yes, yeah. Well, we're in the wrong game, obviously.
He's throwing out his Nazism. He's going to better bump start him.
That was episode 65 of the Critical Twits Gaming Podcast. Thank you very much for listening, and thank you very much for your patience in putting up with us, putting out something a little bit different this week. Hopefully we'll be back to normal next week. If you enjoyed that, please remember to like, subscribe, and tell your friends. Bye!